Hey everyone, good evening. Welcome to this powerful consistency masterclass. If I'm audible and visible, type S in the chat. How many of you are really excited to learn the art of 100% consistency? Type me in the chat. How many times you tried being consistent and failed? Today I'm going to show you the real secrets behind consistency. Not only that, I'm going to prove you more than 100 days of consistency in all of your habits. It could be wake up early, it could be learning, it could be making money, it could be improving a skill, it could be achieving a milestone in your career, whatever it is. Okay, consistency is possible with the right framework. If you're excited, just type excited in the chat. This is Ramesh, productivity expert. I will be your host for the next 90 minutes to give you my 10,000 hours of research. Okay, in productivity, and I really can't wait to start. Welcome, Dhruv. How are you? Welcome, Manjunathan. Welcome, Nagamalli, Vishnu. Welcome, Naveen. Welcome, Shiva. Hi, everyone. If I'm audible, type S in the chat. Tell me, what is that one thing? What is that one area you want to become 100% consistent? Type it in the chat. What is that one area you really want that burning results in your life? You tried many times, like you tried to-do list, you tried journaling, you tried all the boring methods and it didn't work. And you are again getting back to the old habits. How many times it happened? Just give me that your 100% attention to me. I'm going to show you how to become 100% consistent in your life so that you can achieve all of your goals. Okay. I am really curious to know more about you guys. You can type your name, city, and profession. You can introduce yourself in the chat. Okay. So that I will understand where are you from and what is your profession, so that I can customize the frameworks based on you, based on your needs. Okay. And I'm going to give you like practical framework along with I have 3 powerful trackers as a gift for you. Okay, so just introduce yourself. Welcome Anish, welcome Derek. How are you? I think most of you guys are brand new to me. First of all, it's my pleasure to see you here. It's my honor to make you more productive. I know you have many things to do, right? But still you decided to come to this session. I promise you, I will deliver 100% of my attention to you. And I'm going to give you most practical, simple, and implementable framework to you. Okay. Along with that, I'm going to give you some gifts also. If you love gifts, type love in the chat. I have 3 powerful gifts to you. One is my quarterly planner. Second is my habit tracker. Third is my daily checklist. Okay. So let me show you the gifts first, because I love to reward my people. Okay. If my screen is visible, type S in the chat. I'm just sharing a screen. 1 second. Yes, I'm just sharing a new screen. If my screen is visible, type S in the chat. Welcome. I think, yeah. So welcome, Manjunathan. You're from Bangalore. I love Bangalore because a lot of my friends is in Bangalore only. You're a YouTuber. Welcome. Naveen, you want to learn time management? That's why you're here. Welcome to the session. So would you please introduce yourself, your name, your city, and your profession in one message? Okay. Is my screen visible? Type S in the chat if my screen is visible. My biggest promise to you is you will get a practical plan today to achieve 100% consistency without laziness or distractions in your life. Okay. You can see me. I'm going to give you these trackers as a gift. Okay. I spent more than 30-40 hours to build these automated trackers to track your habits, to track your planning, and to make you 100% consistent. Okay. And I'm going to give you all these things as a gift. If you want this, type love in the chat if you really love this. Okay. And you know what? I already built enough empire for you. Okay. If you can give me your 100% attention, I will go deep into the problems. Okay. Today, I'm going to solve 3 biggest problems to you. The secret number 1, which is how to break the laziness completely. It could be any goal. Why are you lazy? I'm going to show you some scientific proof also why you are lazy and how to break that laziness. Okay. Second secret, I'm going to show you how to focus like monk. In this world, let's be practical. Short content, attention span reduced. If you agree with me, type S in the chat. According to our statistics, right? out of 100, 97 members are distracted with smartphone, distracted with short content, distracted with notifications. Please type yes in the chat if you agree with me. Because it is like an escape to face the reality. You are not at all productive, but literally consuming too much of content, it becomes a information overload. Today, I'm going to show you how to break the laziness, how to focus like monk without any distraction, including digital distractions as well. And I'm going to show you how to become, the third secret is how to become 100% consistent in all of your goals. All of your goals. Okay. I have a proper structure, proper framework, and I'm going to assign to an accountability partner. How many of you want an accountability partner? Type me in the chat. How many times you tried being alone? You tried being productive alone and failed, because productivity is like a feeling. Okay. That feeling, maybe today you're productive, you're motivated. Tomorrow again, you're going down. Day after tomorrow, you're stuck in distractions. How many times this loop keep on repeating into your life without consciously thinking about it? Type L in the chat. L means loop. Okay. This loop never breaks until you learn how to break it. Okay. Today, you're going to break that. Can I have your permission, guys? Can I have your permission to ask your 90 minutes? Because I know in this session also, I don't have any control over your time, but still, do you have that 100% commitment to learn the framework 100%? Type 100% in the chat. If you leave in middle, it's just like a half-baked cake. What happens? It just wastes your time. Okay. And I'm going to show you the value of your time. I'm going to show you how to increase the value of your time as well. Type 100% in the chat. If you can give me just 90 minutes of your time. And in my career in productivity, I have almost tackled 1,000+ questions. Okay. I know your questions. I will already answer your questions in the session. Still, we have a Q&A session. Okay. So 10:30 to 11, we have an in-depth Q&A session where I will talk to you, where I will give you some aha moments. I'm going to give you some customized answers to you. Okay. Customized guidance to you. How many of you want the customized guidance? Because if you want content, this is not the place. Okay. I'm here to deliver the transformation. Okay. Everybody type T in the chat. Transformation. I'm really committed to deliver the transformation to you. It's not about the content. If you're joining just now, please introduce yourself. Okay. Your name, your city, and your profession in one message. Welcome, Aditya. How are you? Welcome, Amruta. Amruta, I think this is not for you. You're already a bootcamp member. Welcome, Anish. How are you? Welcome, Aru. Welcome, Ashwin. Welcome, Malaya. Welcome, Vishnu Bharat. I think all the new members who is coming in. Welcome, Anu from Guwahati. Welcome, Priya. Welcome, Rahul. Welcome, Sakshi. Even if you're watching from YouTube, I'm really excited to see you here. You are really awesome. Okay. Yes, Amruta, you can leave because you're already in the booth. Okay. Welcome, Vishal. Welcome, Vishwa. All of you. Okay. Shall we start, guys? Before we start, I have two simple rules. Okay. I know you will be distracted with smartphone or people. Okay. Just what you do is, if you're using your phone to learn, it's okay. You can just remove all the other apps from your phone, at least the recent apps. Okay. If you're watching from laptop, I recommend you put your phone in silent mode. Would you do that? Because I know one notification from WhatsApp can ruin the flavor and it makes you stuck in your life forever. Would you do that? Just one. Even my phone is also in silent mode. Okay, I put that already. And second rule, please start taking notes. Okay. I am very sure even that one sentence in this session can have a power to change your life. Okay. Even that one sentence. My biggest promise to you is I'm going to reveal some secrets which you can't find anywhere else in the YouTube, anywhere else in the online. That is my promise, because I built it with my experience. Okay. Last 7 years of ruthless practice made me build these frameworks. If you're ready, last time, type ready in the chat before we jump in. Ready with your notepads and pens? Ready with your put your phone distractions away and start. Type ready in the chat. Welcome, Vishal. You're from Pune. You're a sales professional. Welcome to the session. Welcome, Anu, to the session. Yes, you're from Guwahati. Yes, all of you ready in the chat? Yeah, so I'm just sharing my screen. Just let me know if my screen is visible. I'm sharing a mind map. Now I'm a mind map guy. Okay. Is my mind map visible? Type S in the chat if my mind map is visible. 1 second. Yeah. Is the mind map visible? Today, what you're going to learn is you're going to learn three things. One, I'm going to show you 6 challenges. Why are you not productive? Second, I'm going to show you 3 powerful secrets how to really become consistent in your life. Third, at the end of the session, I'm going to give you 5 powerful gifts for you. Right? I hope my mind map is visible, right? If my mind map is visible, type S in the chat. Silesh, welcome to the session. I read all of your emails, man. You are really amazing. Okay, I read your replies as well. Okay. Is my mind map visible? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sunita, for that. So let's start with your challenges. First, you understand what are the biggest challenges you have in your life. Okay. The challenge number 1, which is lack of clarity. You're just dreaming, but not really having a clarity on your goals, on your plan, on your deadlines. Okay. Second problem in your life is laziness. Too much of laziness, especially on important things. Okay. Third problem, poor time management. You don't have any clarity on your daily routines. Few days you are working hard, burnout. How many of you are burning out your bodies and minds here? Type me in the chat. You are burning out your bodies and minds ruthlessly. You are working too hard, but the results are not happening. Okay. How many of you are really lazy here? Right. Few days you are burning out your body. Other days you are lazy and wasting time. Okay. That is called poor time management. 4, too many distractions, like people distractions, mindset distractions, digital distractions, right? 5, lack of consistency. Maybe you're good in starting, but bad in finishing things. Today, you are starting something. After 3 days, you completely forget what you planned. Anybody is here? You are very good at planning, but the problem lies in execution. Today, you are excited to start, but after 2-3 days or even 4th day, you completely don't know what are you doing, right? And you completely forget about the plan, and you're more likely to start something new. Type me in the chat. Accept your situation first. Okay. Once you do that, it is easy to fix it. Okay. And of course, as a human beings, we have a little bit of short-term memory. If you learn something new at first time, your brain can't register. Okay. Suppose when you are going to the school first time and your teacher teaches you A, B, C, D, E, right, till Z. In one lesson, you can't be a master at A to Z. You went into that repetitions. You went into that 1% improvement. You went into that expertise to really master A to Z. Now you can speak A to Z even if I ask you after wake up. You understand my point? If you understand this, type S in the chat. So whoever is asking to come to the point, this is the point. You are setting the goals and forgetting. If you agree with me, type S in the chat. Right? This is one of the common, a subtle problem nobody cares about. Everybody is setting goals, planning well, but the problem is they're not setting the systems around the plan and they're stuck in the same place. Right? Type S in the chat. Actually, I told you, right? I'm delivering the transformation. If you want content, this is not the place for you. Okay. See this here. I'm just sharing the presentation. So the another 2 challenges which you have is the 5th challenge is lack of consistency, and the 6th challenge is lack of mindset control. Like your mind is not helping you to work. Sometimes overthinking, sometimes negative thoughts, sometimes fear of failure, sometimes lack of confidence, sometimes some internal chatter. You are not good enough, you are not strong enough, chasing too many shiny objects. Okay. So out of these 6 challenges, pick your top 3 challenges. Okay. I'm just giving you the list. Out of these challenges, pick your top 3. You can type your numbers also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is your top 3 challenges in your productivity? Right? You can type it. Even if you're watching on YouTube, you can type. What is your top 3 challenges in your productivity? Once you learn these challenges, it is easy to solve them. Okay, I'm going to show you how to solve them completely. Type 1 in the chat if you don't have clarity on your life. Type 2 in the chat if you're too lazy. Okay. Type 3 in the chat, you are poor in time management. Type 4 in the chat, you are having too many distractions. Like people are distracting you. Mindset is distracting you. Phone is distracting you. Right. Type 5 in the chat, you're bad at consistency. You're good in starting, but bad in implementation. And finally, type 6 in the chat, if you are having a lack of mindset control in your life. So thank you for accepting that. I love it, guys. Okay. I love the people who are participating in the chat. Okay. The reason I'm asking you is to really understand what exactly your problem. The more you participate, the faster you can solve the problem with me. Okay. So yes, Manjunath, I understand it is 1 to 6. Okay, all the problem. Still, you have to pick your top 3 challenges. Okay, I know it is all to someone, but try to prioritize the biggest problems to you. 1 to 6. Mostly it is 2, 5, and 6. 2, 5, and 6. 1, 4, and 6. 2, 3, and 5. 3, 5, and 6. Awesome, guys. Vishal, 1, 2, and 6. Love it, guys. You got the clarity, right? Now I'm going to show you the perfect solution for your productivity. Okay. So it has 3 simple steps as usual. Before I go deep into this, let me go deep into a practical plan. Can I show you one practical assignment? Everybody type BIO in the chat. A practical assignment that will show you where you stand in the level of your productivity. Okay. Where you stand in the level of your productivity. I'm going to show you where exactly you lies and what exactly your problems are. And let's go deep into the solutions as well. Okay. Everybody type BIO in the chat. Bring it on. Let me bring it on one powerful test called grit test. Okay. Grit test has been created by American scientist Angelina Duckworth. Duckworth told that the people who are grittier in their life, they are more likely to be consistent in their life. Okay. Grit is nothing but a combination of passion and consistency. Okay. Grit is a combination of perseverance and commitment. Okay. It has 10 questions. I hope my screen is visible. Sunita, is my screen is visible? It is a small 10 questions. What you do is you just read the question and write just choose the answer. New ideas and projects sometimes distract me from previous ones. If that is the case, you just put very much like me. Or based on intensity, you can put. Like that, we have 10 questions. Okay, I'm giving you this link. All of you go to this link, take the test and type your score in the chat. Okay, after you take the 10 questions, click on the score. Click on the score button, you'll get a score. Okay, I'll wait for 1 minute. All of you just go ahead and take your test. Even if you're watching this on YouTube, take the test. Yes, go ahead. I think someone raised the hand. Okay, me only. So I'll wait for 1 minute. The site name is angelinaduckworth.com/grit scale. Okay, even you can Google it, you'll simply find it. Okay, take this test and type your score in the chat. This score will tell you what exactly your problem is. Okay, and I'm going to give you the complete fix to that problem. Is that okay? Yeah. So all these 10 questions. If you want this link, maybe I could give this link in the. Yes, I'm just opening. Would you type the scores in the chat? What is your score if you have taken the test? It is a score from 1 to 5. Okay, you'll get a score from 1 to 5, and most of the audience here, most of my friends, my students, my warriors here got a score from 1 to 5. Okay. Okay. So Kamal, if your score is 1.5, it means you are chasing shiny objects online. You are randomly doing things. You don't have clarity on your life. Type true in the chat. Naveen, if it is 3.1, it means you are highly committed in your life. You know what you want. You are very clear on what you want, but the problem is you are not consistent with them. Okay. You know what you want. You are very clear on what you want, but the problem is you are not consistent in execution. Type true in the chat. Type true in the chat. Naveen, right? Would you got this practicality? Vishal, I mean, so maybe Sri, if your score is 3.4, it means you are very clear on what you want. Okay. But the problem is you are unable to execute. You are firefighting with too many things. Right. So let me generalize the solution for all of you. If your score is under 3, all the under 3 people, you are struggling with shiny objects. You are chasing too many shiny objects online. You don't know what you want. You are randomly doing the things without any clarity. All the people, type true in the chat if I am true. If your score is under 3 and struggling with passion. Okay. If your score is 3 to 4, in between 3 to 4, you know what you want. But the problem is you are not consistent with action. Type true in the chat if you are not consistent with your action. All the people 3 to 4, especially Ashwin, Sri Shruti, especially Vishal, and Sunita, Nandan. Would you feel that, guys? Type true in the chat if I'm true. If your score is 3 to 4, you are struggling with consistency. If your score is from 4 to 4.5, you are struggling with your daily routines. You're randomly running the days without any clarity. Like especially Sunil. Sunil, I think your problem is not consistency, but the problem is the proper daily routines. Type true in the chat. Would you feel this is practical? Type P in the chat. When I started my life, I started with 2.2. Okay, 4 years back. At the time, my mind is completely empty. I don't know what I want. Chasing random things online, chasing too many mentors online. I didn't understand why I was struggling, right? Why I was struggling. Then I went into a book called Grit. There's a book called Grit. If you want, you can read the book, GRIT. Okay. In that book, author explained, if you're not passionate about one thing, you will struggle for the rest of your life. Okay. That is where I committed myself for productivity forever. Okay. And in the last 4 years, I worked in a strategic way to raise my score from 2.2 to 5 out of 5 because I'm highly committed and I'm highly consistent in my life. Would you feel this is practical? Type P in the chat. Okay, this is one of the practical assignments I love to give you guys. I have a lot more practical assignments for you. Would you feel this is practical? Is this helpful to you or not? Right? People are thinking that Ramesh, content is already available on YouTube, right? Have you ever know this test before you meet me live? Do you know this test already or not? No, right? Because people are always in that loop that I know everything. If you know everything, where is the result? Right? People are always in that mind that content is already available online. If everything is available online for free, why people are struggling for results? Would you agree with me on this? I'm not saying that you can't learn online for free. But what I'm saying is content is not enough. What you need is an accountability. Everybody type A in the chat. Accountability. That is missing. If you miss the accountability, you will miss the action. If you miss the action, you will miss the result. Even if I give you secrets from billionaires, okay, even if I give you top 10 secrets from biggest billionaires in the world, you can't take action because there is no tight accountability in your life. Right? If you agree with me, type S in the chat. Okay. And I have 5 accountability partners, one for my English, one for my Facebook ads, one for my productivity, one for my exercise, and one for my relationships. Okay. I have multiple accountability partners in my life. Okay. So now let's jump into the real solution. Okay. So of course, my screen is visible, right? Is my screen visible? 3 powerful secrets to become 100% consistent in your life. Okay. I'm sharing a mind map now. Yes. Let's start with the secret 1. First, let's break the laziness. Okay. So see this here. The reason why you are lazy because of the 3 triggers applicable to you. Okay. Before I even reveal, tell me in which habit are you lazy? In which habit you are really lazy? It could be wake up early. It could be learning. Type it in the chat. In which habit are you lazy? Are you lazy on learning? Are you lazy on working on your body? Are you lazy on waking up early? Are you lazy on working on your career or in your business? Or you're lazy on talking to your family? Right, because it has a secret triggers applicable to it. Once you learn these triggers, you can't unsee it. Okay, you can't unsee it. That is the power of it. Okay, that is the power of these triggers. So lazy on almost in all fields. Thank you for accepting that. But be very specific. Okay. The reason I ask you the specific is once you take the specific habit in the chat in your life, it is easy to relate with. If you say all versus Ramesh, I am lazy on learning, which is very clear, guys. I am lazy in everything versus I am lazy in learning, which is very clear. Would you feel it? I am lazy on improving my career. I am lazy on waking up early. I am lazy on breaking my bad habits. I am lazy on stopping my binge watching. Would you understand this, what I'm talking about? So the reason why you are lazy because of these three triggers. Okay. Trigger number one, you can call it as variables. You can call it as reasons also. The biggest reason why you are lazy because of boring. Okay. If something is boring, you will procrastinate. Okay. You will feel lazy if your mind feels boring. You know why we are all addicted to short content? Can anyone tell me why we are addicted to short content in very shortest time possible? In the last 2 years only, right? When the COVID hits, the last 2 years, because of the TikTok and other channels, we got addicted to the short content and scrolling. Right? The reason is because it is attractive. The dopamine is releasing too much because of the short content, because of the too much of entertainment, because of the attractive games. You tell me, how many of you really felt boring doing your office work? Okay. How many of you felt boring doing your taxes or maybe going for an exercise or going for a walk? You felt bored because your mind is too much stimulated. Note it down. Your mind is too much stimulated and releasing the dopamine for the wrong habits, for the entertainment, for the bad habits. Because of that, you feel very tough doing the important things. Especially if it is important to you, your mind is trying to escape from it. If it is a real truth, type P in the chat, practical, right? Because I teach practicality. Okay. Because I went through that challenges in my life. Okay. I went through that challenges. The more you stuck in short content, the more you stuck in consumption, it is very difficult to achieve your goals. Okay. The second reason why are you lazy? Because which is the second trigger is difficult. Okay, note it down. The second trigger is difficult. If something is difficult, you will procrastinate. Your mind is always in the zone of survivalship. It means your mind is not ready to learn new things. Your mind is always be in that survival mode, which is not ready to face the reality. Okay. You know why people are not consistent? Because they are feeling very difficult inside. Okay. And the third trigger is confusing. How many of you are still thinking to build a side hustle, but still you're in confusion? Type me in the chat. Still you're in lazy. Still you are thinking, still you are planning, still you are worrying, but not starting. The reason why people are struggling to build a business or struggling to build a body or struggling to build something great, they're always in the zone of confusion. Okay. The reason is when you start something new, it is always confusion because you don't have experience. Accept it. But the lazy mind really make us stuck in execution. Would you feel that? Type I feel in the chat if you feel this. Okay. When you start something new, you feel confused. Arey, what to do? How to do? Why am I doing it? What if I fail? What if it didn't work? All this mental chatter make you lazy. Okay. If you feel it, type I feel in the chat. I'm going to show you how to really break this. Would you ready to break this pattern? Type BIO in the chat. Okay. Ready to break this pattern? I'm just muting everyone. Just type BIO in the chat. To really break the laziness in your life, I really want you to relate with one habit. Okay. To really break the laziness completely from your heart, you need to inverse the triggers. Okay. Suppose, what is the opposite word for boring? Can anyone tell me what is the opposite word for boring? Because I'm bad in English. Okay. I came from Telugu medium background. Anybody from Hyderabad? Anybody from Telugu guys, Telugu girls? Love to see your faces. Right? Yeah, thank you. Okay, anybody is from Hyderabad? Anybody is from IT industry? Like you're a software developer or a tester or a deployer or maybe a business development associate or a manager or anybody. Type me in the chat if you are a IT guy. I was also an IT guy. Okay. So see this here. I got the answers. Exciting. Vijaya told that interesting. Naveen told that interesting. Perfect. So the solution to make your brain work, just to invert the triggers. The trigger number one, make something boring into attractive. Attractive. How to make it attractive? Very simple. You can build the milestones. Okay, you can build some tangible milestones. You tell me, guys. I'll tell you the difference between a random goal versus a milestone. Okay, this is a random goal. I want to lose 10 kgs versus, see this here, I'm building a milestone here. 1 kg weight loss per month. You tell me which is a good milestone. Is it the first one or the second one? Type 1 or 2 in the chat. Which is the very tangible and powerful milestone? Would you feel it? I want to lose 10 kgs. It's a goal, but not is a proper milestone. Would you feel the milestone here? 1 kg weight loss per month. If you ask me, both are same. I want to lose 10 kgs in a year. Almost it's 1 kg per month. So build a proper milestones. Okay. And you can attract yourself with rewards. Okay. Suppose if you enjoy shopping. Anybody is enjoying shopping, right? Shopping. If you enjoy shopping, right? Suppose if you are not ready to exercise, then do this. If you are consistent with exercise for the next 7 days, you are ready to take your favorite jacket. Would you feel this is attractive? If you are really exercise for the 7 days, you are deserving a jacket which you are dreaming. Would you feel this is attractive? So it is called temptation bundling. Whenever you are distracted, whenever you are felt bored, try to take something attractive. Take something which you love. Okay. Bundle with what you need. Okay. What you need with what you want, so that your brain is more likely to work. You understand? If you understand this, type S in the chat. One more example is usually when I was building my community productivity empire, I used to struggle to speak in English. Okay. At that time, my biggest reward is YouTube. Okay. How many of you are enjoying YouTube here? Type me in the chat. You love YouTube. You love YouTube shorts. You love YouTube channels. Okay. If you love it, don't open it randomly. Okay. When I started, I decided to, Ramesh, if you speak 1 minute in English, okay, in front of a camera, in front of mirror, maybe if it is shouting out loud, 1 minute of English, you deserve 30 minutes of YouTube. Would you feel this is attractive? From a normal Telugu guy, just 1 minute of English speaking non-stop, deserve the 30 minutes of YouTube. If you feel this is attractive, type A in the chat. Your goal is to take a goal which is boring, attach a reward which is attractive. And that reward should be artificial, which means which you can control. If it is attractive, type A in the chat. Okay. And when you started, you take the small work, big reward. Okay. Small work and big reward. Slowly increase the work, reduce the reward. Okay. Slowly with my practice, I increase my speaking time from 1 minute to 5 minutes. And my YouTube time also reduced from 30 minutes to 15 minutes. Would you got this? It is lot of permutation and combination to build the rewards for yourself. How many of you really love biryani here? Type me in the chat. I love biryani, especially Hyderabad biryani. Okay. So for that, instead of eating biryani randomly, I prefer to take it as a reward. Okay. Ramesh, if you spend 2 hours in research, you deserve a biryani. Would you feel this is attractive? Right. Research is boring. Okay. Learning is boring. Or maybe doing taxes is boring. Office work is boring. attract yourself with rewards. Okay. If you got the simple concept, you know how to hack this brain for maximum growth. Okay, for maximum work. Even doing a session like this is very hard. I trick my brain to speak to you for 2 hours. If you got the answer, type got it in the chat. That is one form of breaking the laziness in your life. Okay. The second form, how to break the laziness, which is convert, convert difficult. What is the another word for difficult? What is the opposite word for difficult? Sorry. What is the opposite word for difficult? So the opposite word for boring is attractive or interesting. Okay. Now you tell me, what is the opposite word for difficulty? Exactly. Easy. Okay. How to make the work easy? You need to make the work easy. Okay. See this here. You can spend some time in research and build a 6-step plan. Exactly. You guys know the answer. Vijaya, you know the answer. See, break down into simple steps so that your brain don't feel tough. Okay. Let's simplify with an example. How many of you are here really felt difficult in exercise? Type me in the chat. Ramesh, I felt very difficult exercising for 40 minutes a day. Type me in the chat. 40 minutes of exercise, you felt very difficult. Let me simplify it to you. You got an aha moment. Okay. So if you feel tough, all of you come closer. If you feel tough, think how to break it down into a small steps where you feel wow. Okay. This is the tough activity. I'm simplifying it. Okay. See this here. I'm simplifying into multiple parts. The first part is 5 minutes warm up. You tell me 5 minutes warm up is easy or hard? 5-minute warm up is easy or hard? You choose. You type it in the chat. Type easy or hard in the chat. Just 5 minutes of warm up per day. You got my point? So the next step is this. I'm just breaking it down into the second step. 5 minutes of treadmill. You tell me, is it easy or hard? Okay, 5 minutes of treadmill walking. Then 5 minutes rest. You tell me 5 minutes rest is easy or hard? 5 minutes enjoying your time on phone because it's rest period. Okay. Then 5 minutes cardio. Okay, some kind of cardio exercise. Is it easy or hard? Then 5 minutes rest again. Is it easy or hard? You think about it. Then 5 minutes of cycling. Just cycling. Okay, in the gym. Just a normal cycle. Okay, without any stress. Then 5 minutes rest. Then finally you end the exercise with just 5 push-ups. Then you can 5 minutes rest. You tell me, after you see these steps, would you feel exercise is hard or easy? You just type it right now. Okay, is it easy or hard now? Your job is, when something is tough, you should ask this question: how to make it easy? Okay, everybody type easy in the chat. How to make my work easy? If you think building a body is difficult, break it down into multiple steps. If you think building a side hustle is hard, you know what? I built my side hustle along with my job and I made 70 lakhs in revenue in the last 3 years. You know what? I felt very grateful to my job. And how I did it? Because of I break the steps into multiple parts and each step should feel simple to implement. Okay. The only criteria is the small step is you should feel easy to implement. If you feel tough again, break it again. Okay. If you feel tough again, break it again until you feel easy to implement. All of you got this simple rule? Now you tell me what do you feel? Which activity is tough to you? Which activity is tough to you? Pick that activity and try to break it into steps. Ramesh, I don't know what to do. Research. Just do some research. I know you're not the only first person in the world who is doing that goal, right? Do you got enough inspiration from online? Type S in the chat. It could be building a body. It could be building a retirement fund. It could be building a business. It could be building an agency. It could be anything and everything. Okay. We have enough references and experiences. Just 1-2 Google searches. You will get the steps. Okay. And don't seek the perfection. The third trigger, why you are procrastinating. Why are you procrastinating? What is the third word? You tell me, guys. What is the opposite word for confusion? What is the opposite word for confusion? Type the word. What is the opposite word for confusion? What is the opposite word for confusion? The third trigger is confusion. Exactly, Kamal, you cracked it, man. I loved it. Okay. Okay, see this? The exact answer Kamal gave. Okay, which is clarity. I call it as cluster clarity. How to gain clarity? Very simple. Follow my 1:1:1 strategy. Okay. This will blow your mind away right now. Okay. Right now. See this here. So to gain the cluster clear clarity, you need to adapt this 1:1:1 rule in any area. In any area in your life. It could be in your career, in your business, in your side hustle, in your body, in your relationships, in your learnings, in your mindset, wherever it is. See this here. For any important area, you should always pick only one mentor. Only one mentor. You should always pick only one proven process. And you should always have one accountability partner. Okay. Then only it will become clear. Otherwise, either you're stuck in chasing too many people for one topic, either you are chasing too many frameworks, too many answers for simple problem, or you don't have an accountability partner. If you agree with me, type S in the chat. Your job is to make it clear. Okay. Do some research. Find the right mentor for your career. One mentor. I'm not asking you to don't learn from others. But for any important area, choose only one mentor, one process, one partner. If you got this, type S in the chat. Maybe I could explain in an even more simpler way. When you are studying, right? When you are studying in your school or college, if you try to read 2 to 3 textbooks for a subject, you are more likely to get less marks. Anybody feel that? I still remember in my diploma in computer science, I love cryptography. Okay. I had this subject called cryptography. For that cryptography, with my too much of excitement, I have taken 3 more books from library and I started reading it. When the real exam came, they're asking simple questions, but I'm writing lengthy answers. For one question, I confused and I have written some wrong answer. I'm aiming for 100 out of 100, but I got just 87. Would you feel that? The more you learn, the less you implement. The more places you learn, the less likely you will implement. You will be demotivated. Next time onwards, for any important area, suppose if it is fitness, who is your fitness mentor? Right? Type it in the chat. Who is your fitness mentor? Are you learning randomly from YouTube channels or choosing that one person in YouTube and go deep with him? Would you got this? Everybody type 1:1:1. Okay. This is a mantra to you. Next time onward, don't chase too many things. Just commit to one person, commit to one process, commit to one partner for any important area. Would you feel this is practical? Type P in the chat if it is practical. Can I give you one more practical thing? Type BIO in the chat if it is practical. So the next practical thing I'm giving you is, which is my, yes. So I have already built 134 practical tutorials. How many of you really want that? My 134 practical tutorials for you. Maybe after the session, you can just go through them one by one and fix all of your challenges like this. Would you want that? I'm giving a link here. Okay. Go ahead. This is my brand new YouTube channel. In this brand new YouTube channel, I have recorded 134 practical tutorials like this. Like this. Okay. Just hit the subscribe button because I really want to help you. I know you are randomly being distracted here and there. Okay. If you believe in me, subscribe to my channel and you will see the valuable value bombs you will get for the rest of your life from me. Okay. You know what? I committed myself to this productivity forever. Not for today. Until the rest of my life, I will do the same thing. I want to be a master in productivity. Okay. If you subscribe, type down in the chat, because I want to continue the journey with you. I really want to help you to fix your challenges. It could be, I know some challenges you can't even open. Okay. Some challenges you can't even explain. Some challenges you can't even bear. For example, negative thoughts. How many of you are overthinking negative thinking here? You don't know how to solve it. Keep on that negative thoughts are coming in. You don't know how to break it. When you start something, it is distracting you. And no one is ready to talk about it. Would you feel that? These kind of subtle things? Yes. I know, guys. I went into that phase. Okay. I know that inner chatter in your brain is really hard to break. Okay. Let's accept it. Can I tell you the second problem? Over talking on smartphone. Anybody is over talking on smartphone, you are getting random calls, you're talking for 1, 2 hours, 3 hours a day. Because of that, it is wasting your time. Can I tell you one practical? Type BAO in the chat. Can I give you one practical assignment for that? To fix your over talking completely right now. Right now you can fix it. Okay. Type BIO in the chat. Can I show you that to you? See this here. So when the Jio announced the free calling forever, how many of you feel happy? Okay, right. I'm the only one in the entire India felt worse. The reason is, before Jio, we are recharging and we know the control. But after Jio, there is no control, unlimited phone calls. Right. To really fix that, the practical solution is this. Next time onwards, when you get a call, lift the call and tell to that other person. Suppose if your friend is calling, tell your friend that, friend, I'm really busy right now. If it is urgent, tell me in 2 minutes. If it is not urgent, shall we speak on Sunday evening? Okay. Of course, people will definitely respect you when you have a proper reason of saying no. Okay. Once you said like this, your friend, if it is urgent, some health issue, some emergency, he will tell in 2 minutes and you cut the call. If it is just a gossips and time pass, you can drive the time pass to Sunday evening or some slot which you love. Okay. And you drive all the people to the same slot and take the 2-hour slot to call everybody and get the work done. Would you feel this is practical? Instead of being interrupted here and there, it's better to drive all of them to Saturday evening and get them done. Would you feel this is practical? This makes you 100% productive in your life. Slowly, people started respecting you. Okay. The reason is, if you say no to them, right, they will understand that you're really busy in working on your goals. Would you feel this is practical? I did it. Not only me, entire my community of 350 members are doing that. We never lift phone calls. Even if we lift, the first question is, I have only 2 minutes for you. If it is urgent, tell me right now. If it is not urgent, shall we speak on Sunday morning? Like that. All of you got this? A simple practical approach? Would you find this practical approach on YouTube anywhere? Or anywhere on blog, anywhere online? Type SR in the chat. Would you find this? Nowhere, because I have built it. Okay. I have built it with my experience. In the last 7 years of research, I'm building the practical productivity hacks for you. Type yes in the chat if you got this. Okay. Now, the second secret to make you, I hope you are all subscribed to my channel, right? I think I have seen most dance. Thank you, guys. Really, thank you. It really means a lot to me. Okay. Because not today, but the next 30 days, you'll be very proud of this single decision. I know you're an action taker. Okay. So the next step is, in the next secret to become 100% productive, which is this. Okay. The next secret, the first secret is break the laziness. The second secret is focus like monk. Tell me how many of you are really struggling with focus. Type me in the chat if you're struggling with focus. So Naveen, in that case, of course, I understand. You don't need to call all of them, but you can call the important calls. Okay, like that. If you feel Sunday is too busy, you can say that Saturday or Sunday. Drive the calls to 2 slots. If you feel you don't want to get into calls the whole day, like that. Okay. So see this here. How many of you are struggling to stuck in that distractions? Now I'm going to show you how to focus like monk. See this here. To focus like monk in your life, the first step is remove the distractions. There are only three types of distractions in the world. First is digital distractions. Okay. It could be technology, it could be gadgets, it could be internet, it could be devices, notifications, applications. It could be anything related to digital distraction. Okay. Second distraction is people distraction, like your family, your friends, your colleagues, your neighbors, some random people distracting you. And third is the mindset distractions, like you are struggling here, where you are struggling for overthinking, negative thinking, lack of clarity. Everybody type DMP in the chat: digital, mental, and people. You just have three distractions, nothing more than that. If you learn how to fix them, it is easy to get into that monk mode. Okay, it is easy to get into that monk mode if you know how to fix this DMP. Okay, digital, mental, and people. So I'm not saying that put your phone in silent mode forever, turn off your internet forever, maybe migrate into the small phone. No, guys, that is just the temporary solutions. I want you to feel that digital life is already injected into our life. We can't survive without PhonePe. We can't survive without Paytm. We can't survive without Google Maps. Type S in the chat. If you can't survive without them, accept it. So to really fix that in a practical way, right? If you can't completely remove them, manage them. Okay, the solution is manage them. Learn the art of management. How to manage them is, while you want to enter into the deep work, break the distractions. Okay, suppose you want to enter into the work for 90 minutes. 90 minutes you have to work on a specific activity. Tell me who will distract you. Suppose you are entering into reading a book for 90 minutes. Before you read, just take a second and tell me who will distract you. Your family members, right? Your phone, or who will distract you? You can type it in the chat. Who will distract you? Phone, especially phone will distract you. When you are doing something important, who will distract you? If it is phone, which is a digital distraction, right? Thoughts. Thank you. Who is that? Shamali, right? Yeah, sorry for that, Shamali or whatever it is. So exactly the thoughts. Thoughts is a mindset distraction. Okay, note it down. DMP, digital, mental, and people. Okay, three distractions: phone, people, and mindset. For phone, what you do is put your phone in silent mode only in that 90 minutes, only in that 60 minutes. For example, before I came to this session, I know I will be with you guys for 2 hours. For that, I put my phone in silent mode. Once the session is done, I go and enjoy my phone. I take 30 minutes of YouTube as a reward because I speak to 2 hours with you guys. Do I deserve that? Do I deserve that distraction? Type SR in the chat. You have to deserve the distractions. Okay. So next time onwards, do some meaningful work for some minutes, for some 30 minutes, for 60 minutes, for 90 minutes, even more than that. Take something as a reward which you enjoy. Suppose how many of you are enjoying Netflix here? Type me in the chat. If you enjoy Netflix, don't randomly watch. Take it as a reward. Take it as a reward. Sunil, you're enjoying, right? So if you're enjoying Netflix, what you do is, okay, let me finish 3 tickets of my office work. Then I enjoy 1 episode of my favorite web series in Netflix. Like that. Okay. Break the digital distractions as a reward. Okay. Break them. Second, especially for you, Chakraborty, right? So for you, if it is overthinking, like mental distractions, for you, take a pen. Take a pen and take a paper. Take a paper. Okay. Take a pen and take a paper. What you do is, when you are in the work, suddenly some random thoughts are coming in, right? Just write 1 word about the thought and tell the thought that I will get back to you once my current work is done. Okay, I'll repeat it. Just suppose I'm talking to you, I'm just giving you a great session. Suddenly I'm thinking, which food my mom is cooking for dinner. You understand? So if I'm getting some random thought, dinner thoughts, I will write just dinner in the paper and I tell to the paper that I will get back to you once my current session is done. Would it solve, guys? Would this solve your mental challenges? Type S in the chat. Don't write big sentences. Don't overthink about it. Just write one line or one word, just one word, and acknowledge it. Yes, I'm distracting with my mindset. Let me finish with the current activity. I will get back to you once the current work is done. Chakraborty, you got the answer. Overthinking. If you are overthinking, what if I fail? What if I don't work? You just write that fear of failure. Let me finish my current office work. Then I will think about the fear of failure. Okay. Then I think about fear of failure. Would you got that? The mental distractions can be broken with just a pen and paper. Okay. If you try to, Ramesh, can I do it with my mind? Only with your mind, it's impossible because the problem is mind. Okay. The problem is mind. You can't do it. You need some external stuff. How to handle nagging parent? Exactly. That is my third question. Okay. First is digital distractions. Second is mental distractions. Before you start anything, if you feel people are distracting you, especially age greater than 10, okay, tell them you are busy for the next 90 minutes. Tell them you are busy for the next 60 minutes. If it is urgent, tell me right now. Even for your manager also, tell your manager, sir, I'm going deep into my work for the next 90 minutes. I won't be available. If it is urgent, tell me now. If it is not urgent, please wait until my focus session is done, until my focused deep work is done. Tell your people, tell your very close people you are busy, okay, so that they will understand you. Unless it's a health emergency, you should not distract yourself. All of you got this? If you got this, type wow in the chat. Would you feel this is wow or not? Would you find this on YouTube anywhere else? No. Would you feel this is wow? Digital, use them as rewards. Mental, use pen and paper. People, tell them or ignore them. I have one concern. Ramesh, what if my kid is under 2 years? My kid won't listen to me. He is distracting me. Any toddler parents here? You're a young parent handling your kids. They are not listening to you. Usually, how to break those rewards is there is no other option. You have to enjoy it as a parent. But one especially Shruti, for you to really make your toddlers, okay, your young kids, they can't listen to you because they don't understand our language. In that case, you need to build a routine which is overlapping with their sleep. When they are sleeping, you do the work, or you ask someone in your family to handle them when you're in the important work. For example, before you go deep into your work, give your kid to your in-law parents, give your kid to your spouse, or give the kid to someone in your house so that you go deep into your work. Would you feel this is practical? Type P in the chat if you feel this is practical, right? Digital, mental, and people. First, to remove the distractions before you even start the work. Okay. Before I start this session, I put my phone in silent mode. I tell my mom that, Mom, don't disturb me at any cost for the next 2 hours because I'm busy with my important people in a meeting. Okay. And my mindset thoughts, of course, I won't get because I have done more than 400 plus sessions like this, so that my mind is trained enough not to distract with mindset routines. Okay. So, but yes, I do get some mindset distraction when I'm doing the real work. I use my pen and paper strategy. Okay. I use it. Not only me, my 400 plus member community is also using it. See this here? Okay. Once you break the distractions, it's time to take a specific work. Okay. Take a specific work. Don't say that I want to finish all the work. No, don't say that I want to finish everything. Take a specific work for the next dash minutes. Take a specific work in such a way that, see this here, learn maybe Python programming for the next 90 minutes. Finish 3 tickets of my office work in the next 2 hours. Research on a particular project in the next 60 minutes. If it is generic, again, your mind will get confused. Take a specific work. First, to break the distraction, take a specific work. Okay. And finally, once the work is done, deserve your distractions. Okay. You enjoy the distractions as a reward. How? 60 minutes of work, then you enjoy 20 minutes of YouTube. 60 minutes of learning, 15 minutes of game. Something, guys. Do something meaningful. Take something enjoying as a reward. If you got this simple thing, type got it in the chat. Okay, simple. That is how we are able to stretch. Recently, I stretched my focus to 8 hours a day. Without touching my phone, I really scaled my focus to 8 hours. How many of you want to learn that? Ramesh, how to scale your focus minimum 5 hours per day? Type me in the chat if you really want to learn that. Minimum 5 hours a day. It is possible. The problem is we are distracted. Okay. Right. Would you feel that? Yes, it is possible. Okay. So once you are implementing this focus framework, right? The problem is not focus. You're starting good. But the problem, how to remain energetic for 8 hours? For you, you eat small meals or medium-sized meals multiple times. You eat 4 times or 5 times per day to work like this. Work, rest, eat, repeat. Okay, so that you will feel more energetic. If you eat big meals, again you feel, anybody is feeling low energy at evening time, low energy at night time, you stuck in that over using the smartphone because there is no energy left in the brain. Type me in the chat. That is the biggest problem. Okay, you don't have control over it. Your willpower battery is zero. Because of that, too much of over scrolling, maybe bad habits also like alcohol, porn addiction, some random quarreling with the family because of this low energy. For all of you here to work like a cycle. Work, rest, eat, repeat. Minimum 5 times a day. Work means deep work. Rest means distraction. Enjoy the distraction. Like talk to people, enjoy the phone, or you can do whatever the fun you want. Play the game, eat something, repeat the cycle. If you got the simple word, type got it in the chat. Got this right? Got the cycle. Work, rest, eat, repeat. Okay. If you repeat that, you will never feel less energy. The problem is you're eating at morning 9, again you're eating at afternoon 2, then you're eating at evening 9. That is wrong. That is wrong way of doing things. I eat 5 times a day. Okay, 5 times a day. Now what is the third secret, guys? Let's see how many of you are really following me. What is the third secret in this journey? The first secret is no more laziness. Second secret is focus like monk. What is the third secret? I already told you in the starting session. In the starting of the session, I told you what is the third secret in this journey. That is the second secret. Focus like monk. I am asking about the third secret. What is the third secret? Let's see how many of you are really giving full attention to me. Meditation. Meditation is important, but that is not. Okay. Anybody, even if you're watching on YouTube, what is my third secret? This can show you your attention levels. Rewards. Rewards is a part of focus. No, I'm not talking about the third step in the focus. I'm talking about the third secret in the session. The secret number 1 is the laziness. Secret number 2 is the focus. What is the third? What is the masterclass name? What is the masterclass name? Anybody? Right. What is the masterclass name? No, I'm asking about what is this masterclass name? You registered for it, right? Exactly. Who is that? Naveen. Perfect. The third secret is 100% consistency. You are here to learn consistency, right? Type BIO in the chat, all of you. Thank you, Ashwin. Thank you, SC. Thank you, all of you. Okay. I think you are a little bit late. Okay. I think you got the answer. Consistency. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how to really crack the code of consistency right now. Okay. Can I show you some proof? If that is okay, can I show you some proof? Type okay in the chat. Just 10 seconds. I'll quickly show you 200 days of consistency in just one shot. Okay. See this here. I'm just showing you the proof because just to prove you, it is possible. Okay. It is possible, that too in difficult habits. Can I tell you the difficult habit right now? The biggest difficult habit right now is deep sleep. Okay. How many of you are here struggling to sleep, guys? Type me in the chat. If you're really struggling to deep sleep, to fix that, See this here. One of my community member, Saravan Selvan from Madurai. Anybody from Chennai side or Tamil side, type me in the chat. I love Tamil. Okay. I love Tamil. I am near to Tamil Nadu. Okay. I am from Tirupati. Okay. So see this here. This guy got 200 days of deep sleep effortlessly. Effortlessly. Would you see that? You know him? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. See, one more guy, Rahul. Rahul become 108 days of consistency in his daily routines. Okay. These are all the interviews I do with my successful students. Okay. See, 100 days of self-discipline. Anybody want to wake up early? Type me in the chat. 108 days of wake up at 5 a.m. Okay. Doubling the focus. See, learning habit. Akanksha built her learning habit consistently for 60 days. 60 days is possible, right? Would you feel that? The reason I showed this to you, just to tell you, if one man can do it, others can do it. Whenever you are having a loss of hope in your life, how many times you felt demotivated, right? When you felt demotivated, know this mantra. The mantra is this: if one man can do it, I can do it. Everybody feel the emotion with me. If that guy can do it, I can do it. Okay, just everybody type I can in the chat. You can do it. It is possible. Okay, don't self distract yourself with a lot of things. If one person can do it, one of my mentor is a millionaire. He is making 3 crores a month. I am not making 3 crores a month. Still, I believe if my mentor can do it, I can do it. Okay, and that emotion is really important. That confidence is important. Okay, so now let's get back to the. So now you tell me, what is the third secret? What is the third secret in this journey? Let's see now who is first. Okay, the first person will get an extra gift. What is the third secret in this journey? The secret number 1 is no more laziness. The secret number 2 is focus like monk. What is the secret number 3? I already told you, right? Exactly, which is consistency. Okay, 100% consistency in your life. Okay, so this is also very simple, but I need your more attention. Okay, like the focus framework, how I simplified it, I will show you how to simplify the consistency also, but it requires your 100% attention. Okay, type ready in the chat if you are really ready for this. Maybe you are good in starting, but firefighting with too many things, no clarity. Can I show you this? See this here. Okay, so the step number 1, you have to take a specific habit. Okay, so I'm going to give you some habits to you. You pick one habit where you need 100% attention. Okay, where you need 100% consistency. Okay, take a habit. Along with the habit, choose a time slot also. Okay, choose a particular time slot in your day. Exercise, learning, focused work, deep sleep, wake up early, family, make money, business, office work, any other habit. Out of these, pick the habit where you need 100% consistency. Okay, could you please pick the habit? Could you please pick the habit? Which habit for the next 30 days you want to be deadly consistent? Yes, thank you. Which is work and health. Choose only one. Okay. So learning, Kamal, which is learning. Vijaya, it's exercise. Perfect. What about others? Right? Don't you want consistency? Naveen is learning. Perfect. Okay. Shanmal, which is work. Okay. Yeah. So once you got your habit, tell me when are you implementing the habit? Tell me the time slot. Okay. See this here. Exercise. Daily 6 to 6:45. Learning, evening 9 to 10 p.m. Focused work, focused office work, 10 to 11:45 a.m. daily. Like that, you choose, no, write like this. Habit, colon, the time slot. All of you write like this. Learning, colon, 9 to 10. I mean, it's up to you. You don't need to exactly copy this, but you pick your time. Okay. So exercise, 7 to 8 p.m. Like that. Write that in the chat. Okay. Even you can write it in your notebooks also. Habit or time slot. Habit, time slot. Once you got that, it's time to track it in your favorite way. The ultimate reason why are you not consistent? Because You are randomly doing it. To fix that, you can track it in your favorite way. I will simplify the tracking for you. Okay. First, you choose a tracking place where you will track the habit. Is it notebook, Excel sheets, smartphone, sticky notes? Somewhere you track. I don't care about the channel. I'm caring about the numbers. Okay. Either you can track minutes, either you can track time, or you can track money. Okay. You can track any of these three. For example, this is my last this is my last 7 days exercise. You tell me, am I consistent in exercise or not? I want to exercise minimum 60 minutes per day in the last 7 days. Day number one, which is 60 minutes. Day number two, which is 60 minutes. Day number three, 30 minutes. Day number four, 60 minutes. Day number five, 30 minutes. Day number six, 0. And day number 7, 0. You tell me, am I consistent in my exercise or not? Am I consistent in my exercise? Would you feel that? Type yes or no in the chat. No, big no. The reason is you see 0, 0 and 30, 30, right? So, because how are you saying no? Because you got some data, right? And the data gives you the insights. Okay. Don't say that, Ramesh, can I write big, big lines? Big, big lines never work. Okay. Write small, small numbers. See this, this is my last 7 days wake up time. First day I wake up at 5 a.m. I'm excited about it. Second day 6:30 a.m. Third day 6 a.m. Fourth day 8 a.m. Next day 7 a.m. Next day 6 a.m. Next day 7 a.m. You tell me, am I a morning person who is consistent or not? Am I consistent in my morning routine? Type yes or no in the chat from this data. Why am I practicing it to you is, the more you practice, the faster you can implement it with me. Okay. And without this data, how can you judge your performance? Okay. This is one of my client. Okay. This is one of my client. He's a business owner. He want to make 3 lakhs a month. 3 lakhs a month divided by 30, which is 10,000 a month, 10,000 a day. He wants to make 10,000 a day from his business. And this is his last week data. First day 3,000, second day 1,000, third day 0, fourth day 0, fifth day 500, sixth day 0, seventh day 0. You tell me, would he hit 3 lakhs with this data? Type yes or no in the chat. Type yes or no. Would you feel that? The reason I'm explaining like multiple times, this is the first time you are seeing the data, right? Whatever the habit is, either you can track minutes, you can track time. Suppose if it's the deep sleep, you can track time also, like 11:30 p.m., 12 a.m., 1:30 a.m. You can track it. Money, you can track the numbers. Okay. Once you got the data, let me show you one real-time example how to increase the consistency. In the last session, one of the member asked that, Ramesh, I have this bad habit of consuming the tea too many times. Anybody is consuming tea too many times, or consuming coffee too many times, or having cigarettes too many times per day? You can't reduce that intensity. Can I show you the consistency levels? How to reduce that tea? So Neeta, thank you for that. Right. So tea, right? If it is tea, track number of times you are having tea per day. This is her data. Okay. This is her data first week. First day, 5 times she is having tea. Second day, 4. Third day, 6 times. Next day, 7 times. Fifth day, 5 times. Sixth day, 8 times. Seventh day, 5 times. You tell me, is she a tea addict or not? From this data, you tell me, is she a tea addict or not? You understand what I'm talking about? Without this data, you can't tell anything. Okay. Without this data, you can't tell anything. Right? Once you got this, exactly, you're a tea addict. Okay. Once you got your addict or struggling with the habit, you take an accountability partner. Okay. What? You need to take an accountability partner. Okay. That accountability partner should be a positive person who is inspiring you. Okay. Who is inspiring you. So on the seventh day, you take an accountability partner and talk with your partner. Partner, I want to get rid of my tea habit. This is my last week, 7 days of consumption. Okay, it could be tea, it could be alcohol, it could be cigarettes, it could be any good habit or bad habit it work. Okay, show this data and tell your partner that I want to cut down my habit. And maybe your partner will see on the Wednesday and Thursday, why are you having too many times, 6 times and 7 times? You will tell that because I'm stressed a little bit in my office work, because of that I'm having it too many times. On the sixth day, it is 8 times. Why? Because you're hungry too much. Because of that, you're having tea. Then you try to replace small places where you're reducing the tea consumption. See, this is the second week data of my client. Would you see that? 533, 5312. How many of you have seen the improvement from week 1 to week 2? Type I feel in the chat. Would you see the difference? Type I feel in the chat if you feel the difference. The reason I'm showing this to you is it is possible only with tracking. Okay. Would you feel the difference from week 1 to week 2? Is it too much confusing or easy? Right. Again on the seventh day, you see, again show it to your partner and tell that partner, yes, I improved a little bit. Still, it is a little bit high. Again, maybe you can replace tea with green tea, or you can replace tea with maybe water, hot water or warm water. Okay. And next week, this is my client third week tea consumption, 312, 3202. You tell me, how many of you have seen the improvement from week over week over week? Type me in the chat. If you work like this, then only you will achieve 100% of consistency in all of your habits. There is no shortcut. Note it down in your notebook. There is no shortcut. There is no perfectionism syndrome. Okay. Suppose you want to wake up early, right? How many of you want to wake up early? Type me in the chat if you want to wake up early. Tomorrow onwards, wake up and write your wake up time somewhere. Okay. Write for 7 days and take a partner in your life. Do you want an accountability partner? I will assign to your partner. Okay. In my bootcamp, I have a 5-day bootcamp for you. In the bootcamp, I will assign to you one committed partner. You and your partner work together to wake up at 5 a.m. How many of you want a partner? Type me in the chat. If you want a dedicated accountability partner who can push you to get maximum results, who can help you to stretch yourself, who can show you the right path, who can guide you for the rest of your life. Can I give you one accountability partner? Type yes in the chat. So what I'm saying is, you just track your wake up time. Suppose you found that 2 days you wake up early, 5 days you are not, then try to increase 1 day in the next week, then 1 day in the next week. Within 6 weeks, you will become 100% consistent. Would you feel this is practical? Within 6 weeks, I'm not promising that immediately you'll become consistent. No, it won't. It never works. You have to go step by step. If you feel this is practical, type P in the chat. What if I can show you a 5-day bootcamp? 5 days, you and me live together in a bootcamp where I will personally handhold you to build all these systems for you. Right? How many of you feel this is practical? Just feel it from your heart. Okay. Not typing it P in the chat. Really feel it. Have you ever seen this much of valuable information online? Type yes or no in the chat. Would you feel my frameworks are implementable and simple? Right. And it is simple to you, not to me. Okay. I spent almost 10,000 hours of research to make it simple for you. To really make it simple for you, it is not that much easy. When I started, I was lazy. When I started, my focus framework is 10 steps. Because of that, my clients are not implementing it. They are giving me feedback. Ramesh, it is tough. People are distracting me. Mindset is controlling me. Right. And I went into that repetition for almost 30 times to build a perfect focus framework. It is same for consistency also. You understand? If you feel my pain, type I feel in the chat. And I have done all the heavy lifting work for you. In my bootcamp, I am going to show you how to fix 17 productivity challenges like this. 17. How many of you are excited to join my bootcamp? I charge very little, guys. Okay, I charge very little. But I promise to you, I'm going to give you 10x value. 10x value for sure. If you don't feel 10x, take the refund. That is my rule. When I started my journey, I have taken this one rule. If I charge a rupee, I have this obligation to deliver 10 rupees back to my clients. Everybody type 10x in the chat. If you're excited for the bootcamp is within 2 weeks. I promise you, this is a military bootcamp to you. Okay. So everybody type BIO in the chat and 10x in the chat. If you already felt the 10x value, would you feel the 10x value already? Type 10x in the chat. Yes, right? Would you feel that? Because I'm committed to give that. Okay. So I'm just opening the presentation. Meanwhile, tell me on which habit you want to be consistent for the next 30 days. Write that habit once again. I think I have skipped a few things, guys. If you want, I'll quickly go through my introduction. How many of you are really brand new to me? Type me in the chat if you're really brand new to me. I really don't have time to introduce myself. Is that okay, right? You can introduce to me on the bootcamp, okay? Because I don't have time now. So I'm a software developer from Hyderabad. I love my mom. I'm an average student in college. Now I'm a productivity expert. I have a community. We are 350 plus members. Yeah. So this is me on software company. I think the story is skipped because I don't have time. Okay. So sorry for that. So now in this bootcamp, you have 5 days. Okay. Each day we choose one biggest pillar of productivity. Okay. Everybody type pillar in the chat. To make this productivity foundation strong, you need 5 pillars. Okay. And 5 pillars, 5 strongs. Okay. Pillar number 1, I call it as mission number 1, productive planning. In this productive planning mission number 1, I'm going to show you how to plan your entire year. Convert into quarter, convert into month, convert into week, convert into day. Like that, I'm going to show you how to build the perfect planning. The best part is, I'm going to show you how to build your calendar. Tell me yes or no. Are you using calendar or not? Are you using calendar or not? If you are not using, it's already high time for you. You and me sit together to build a perfect calendar for you so that you will never forget your goals. Imagine you wake up suddenly, your priority number 1 coming to you as a notification. Would you love that? Would you love that? Suppose at afternoon 2 p.m., suddenly one notification came from the calendar. It's time for your priority number 2. Would you love it? Would you love that? That emotion? You don't need to remember everything. Calendar will push you. Okay. Suppose at 8 p.m., suppose if it's your dinner time, it will push you to dinner. Suppose at 10, it will show you plan your top 3 priorities for tomorrow. Would you love that? Calendar will remind you each and every slot. You don't need to use your brain. You know, David Allen told that brain is not for storing ideas, okay? Brain is for thinking, right? Where to store ideas? On devices. Okay. So in the mission number 1, pillar number 1, you and me sit together with a planner. I'm going to give you a planner, yearly, quarterly, monthly, weekly, daily, plus calendar planner. Almost 6 planners I'm giving you in my mission number 1. If you got it, type M1 in the chat. M1 means mission 1. If you got that. In mission 2, once I help you to fix the planning, then I'll fix this monkey to you. I call it as warrior mindset. I'm going to show you how to break the negative thoughts, how to kill the negative thoughts and overthinking. I'm going to show you how to work on this mindset routine. I have 5 mindset routines for you to give you more confidence the whole day. Can anybody feel my energy even at 10 p.m. today? Would you feel that? The reason you are getting it, there are 2 parts to it. One is my physical energy because I'm eating multiple times. The second is my mental energy because I have done some mindset routine before I enter this work. Okay. I have simple 5 minutes routines to your brain, to your mind. I call it as MDRs, $1 million routines. I have some affirmation. I have some similar routines to train your mind for 100% confidence. Imagine you wake up with confidence and sleeping with confidence. Would you love that? Would you love that feeling of waking up with confidence? Usually you wake up with randomness. From the bootcamp onwards, you wake up with confidence because you know what are you doing. You are planning your tomorrow, today night only. You wake up with happiness. You feel that, wow, yes, this is my priority number one. Get into it. Get it done. Take break. Enjoy it with phone, with people. Then P2, do the work. Get it done. Come back. Would you feel that? Type love it in the chat if you really love that emotion of confidence. Okay. And that comes with mindset. Okay. That comes with the mindset. And third day, mission number 3, we can call pillar number 3. I'm going to show you how to eliminate the low hanging fruits. Okay. How to eliminate the low hanging fruits, like how to outsource all the routine work, how to systemize your life. And the best part is how to say no. The problem is you're not saying no enough times. What if I'm going to show you how to say no to your people, to your work? And I have one powerful framework called value-based prioritization. You tell me 5 or 10, which is valuable. 5 or 10, which is higher in value. 5 or 10. Type it in the chat. 5 is valuable or 10 is valuable. 5 or 10. As simple as that. Okay. I'm going to show you simple prioritization frameworks to say no. For example, your son is having fever, your client is escalating something. Which one to prioritize? Like that, I have simple examples, simple scenarios to work with value-based prioritization and say no to the people who are having lower value. For example, if my mom is distracting to me right now, I will tell my mom that, Mom, don't disturb me. I'm busy in a meeting, because she is low value right now. Would you agree with that? If she is distracting randomly, it means she is low value right now. Type S in the chat. Would you feel that? This is practical framework. Okay. So that is the pillar number 3. The pillar number 4, I already told you how to stretch your focus to 5.5 hours per day without distractions, without people, without anything. I'm going to give you some practical application, practical templates to stretch your focus in your life to get maximum work done. You know what? Would you guys already know that AI is dominating every industry possible? If you are stuck in your comfort zone, if you're stuck in your career, understand within 5 years, you will be replaced with AI. Okay. To get rid of that, to really avoid AI to be replaced, you need to do deep work. Everybody type DW in the chat. You must do the deep work. You should go deep into your work and create some dependency in your team. Otherwise, AI will kill you. AI will kill your job, kill your career. There is no life. And the people who do the deep work today, would you feel, am I doing the deep work? Would you feel, since 90 minutes, I'm going deep into my work? In the same way, I'm going to show you how to stretch your focus to daily 5.5 hours per day. Okay. So with a proper scientific reasons, with the templates as well in pillar number 4. Okay. And finally, on the mission number 5, the bootcamp is happening April 16th. Okay. 16th to 20. Note it down. April 16th to 20, morning 7 to 8 a.m. Okay. Morning 7 to 8 a.m. Complete live. 5 days live. In case you miss any one of the session, you will get the recordings. In case you miss any one of the session or complete bootcamp, you will be migrated to the next bootcamp completely free. Okay. But see this here. The final pillar, which is scale your productivity to 100%. Okay. On the 5th day, I'm going to show you even more simpler hacks to achieve consistency 100% in your life. For example, if you get sick, suddenly you lost the track. If you go to vacation, suddenly you lost the track. Anybody, you suddenly something happened, you lost the track, suddenly you don't know what to do. And once you come back to the work, your brain is blank. Type me in the chat if you are a guy or if you're a girl who says that, Ramesh, one health issue, complete ruined my life. One vacation, completely erased my brain. Understand that is the problem of proper planning and execution. Okay, I'm going to show you some powerful hacks, even powerful hacks, how to build that powerful vacations in your life. Is that okay? On the mission number 5, each day you will get a template. Okay, but I have limited seats for my bootcamp. The reason it is limited, because it's a bootcamp of 5 days, the format is different. You can open the video, you can talk to me, you can fill your planners, and I will review your trackers, I will review your answers. You know what? It's very hard as a trainer. Okay. For that, I'm only taking 7 seats from today's sort. If that is okay, type top 7 in the chat. I want only the 7 members from today's session. Okay. Because I don't want everyone. I don't want people who say yes now. Again, they are having some excuses. Are you really 100% committed? Type top 7 in the chat. I want your commitment, because as a human being, I respect the action takers. Okay. Because I know the value of the action. I know the value of the commitment levels. Okay. If you think, no, Ramesh, I will learn on my own, I will implement on my own. How many years you tried alone? Right? It's up to you. It's up to you. There is no rush. But for only the top 7 members, I would really give you 4 powerful gifts. Okay. This is the valuable gifts I have ever given to 7 members. Only 7 members. Okay. See this here. If you're in top, if you want to be in top 7, you should be even more giving attention to me. Okay. I have already told this. Okay. The bonus number 1, the top 7 members, you will get one simple module on 7-figure productive day. How to build a productive day. Okay. When to wake up, when to sleep, when to plan, when to drink water, when to eat food. How many of you are in night shifts? Type me in the chat. How many of you are doing some rotational shifts in your life where you don't know how to properly structure your life? Even for them also, I have a proper framework to build the perfect day. Even if you're doing night shifts, even if you're doing rotational shifts, even you are procrastinating. Okay. The value of that simple crash course with a planner inside, 4,999. 4,999 value. If you go to my website, you can buy. But the top 7 members, you are getting for free. Okay. Type ready in the chat if you feel that you're ready. Right? That's worth it. The second bonus to the action takers, which is this. Not only for the bootcamp, I know you need my help for 66 days. Okay. Not only for bootcamp, even after the bootcamp, I will be with you for 66 days with micro lessons. Okay. Every day you'll get one email from my side for 66 days about productivity. And each day you will get a small action step, micro step. If you do that, you're getting a point. Right? Would you love that 66 days? 66 days of challenge even after the bootcamp with me. Right? That is very powerful, because Robin Sharma told that it takes minimum 66 days to build the perfect habit in your life. Anybody learn that? Anybody know that? It takes perfect 66 days to build a habit. Okay, 100%. It is called automaticity range. To really automate the habit in your life, you need to go into that range of 66 days in your life. Okay. To really build that 66 days of productivity in your life, I built this challenge for you. It is really 4,999 in value. I'm giving it for free. Okay. For the top 7 members. And the third thing is, in the bootcamp, you will get a workbook. Okay. In the bootcamp, you will get a workbook. You can, if you want, you can take a printout of this workbook. Each workbook has the recordings of the session, resources. Each session has the resources also. Plus, I'm going to assign to you an accountability partner. Okay. On the day number 1, I will take the inputs from you. I am going to give you the perfect accountability partner possible, so that you and your accountability partner work together for 5 days to finish the bootcamp. After the bootcamp, you will continue the partnership forever. Right? Suppose if one person coming to the bootcamp, do you feel that person is serious? Type yes or no in the chat. Would you feel that person is serious? Yes, it is. I'm going to give you exactly the replica to you. I have enough frameworks to find the right partner for you. Based on your city, based on your mindset, based on your goals, based on your value system. Okay. And my partnerships will work like a magic. Right? Would you try it with a partner? Imagine one guy is keep on sending a message whether your priority is done or not. Have you wake up at 5 a.m. or not? Have you done the exercise or not? What happened to you? Would you feel that? Would you need that push? Type push in the chat. If you really feel that push, want that push, because self accountability won't work. Self motivation never works in long term. You need some external motivation. You need some external accountability with a dedicated partner. Ramesh, what if I have already a partner? I will show you the right framework, right accountability framework to increase the bond with the partner. Okay, even if you take your life partner, I will show you how to increase the bond, how to improve the relationship with your partner in terms of the accountability to achieve your goals. Okay, if you got that, type okay in the chat. Okay, so workbook has a script also. You can read the sessions. Value 1999. Workbook is very costly, which is a PDF version. You can take it for free. Okay, finally, I think you guys don't know, to came to this level, I have read 150 plus books. Okay, honestly, not all books added value to me. Only 33 books that changed my life. I'm going to give you a list of 33 books. Okay, list of 33 books. Each book is very powerful. I divided the book into sections. Mindset books, top 5. Productivity books, top 5. Time management books, top 5. Wealth books, top 5. Okay, team management books, top 5. Entrepreneurship books, top 5. Do you want that? You want that hand-picked books by me. I have read more than 150 plus books in my life. Most of my time is wasted picking a wrong book. Okay, and this warrior library is very powerful. Do you want that? That is really priceless. Okay, honestly, this is priceless. I don't want to price my experience because I put my heart and soul into it. I think you remember the bonuses. I will tell you in a summary what you'll get. You'll get five live sessions, 4 powerful bonuses, 1 accountability partner, 1 committed mentor, and a lifelong support. Support in the sense with emails. Okay, see this here. You also have 2 choices. Do nothing, leave this session, stuck in career, stuck in business, stuck in bad habits, stuck in everywhere, die with regrets. Do you want to die with regrets, or you want to smile and be confident on your deathbed, right? So if you tried all the things and failed because of your lack of commitment levels, if you believe in me, go leap of faith today, be the top 7 members into this journey and become a productivity warrior in your life, so that you will be with me forever. I am going to handhold you to achieve all of your meaningful goals. I know, guys. Can I tell you what is your meaningful goal? You are working for your family. Type SR no in the chat. Are you working hard for your family? It means you are having a meaningful goal. You are working hard to build the great lifestyle. You are working hard to achieve freedom, financial freedom, time freedom, location freedom. You're working hard to really give your best, to really increase your contribution. You're working hard to really give some charity to the world. Would you agree with that? If you are having the right intention, this bootcamp is for you, right? Go leap of faith today. Don't think too much. To really remove the risk for you, because I'm 100% honest from my side, I have a 100% refund policy. Okay, even on the last day, last minute of the bootcamp, if you don't like it anywhere, send one WhatsApp message to me. We are ready to give you 100% refund to you. If that is okay, type okay in the chat. Would you got this? I removed all the risk for you so that you can try bootcamp. Okay, and see it. Once you came in, I promise you, if you want to learn alone, it takes minimum 10 years of time waste. Honestly, I have taken 10 years to learn this, 10 years to master this. Do you want to spend 10 years versus would you spend 4,999? You choose. Now, usually the price is 4,999, but the top 7 members, last time, type top 7 in the chat. Do you want to be in the top 7 today? Honestly, can I give you the incredible offer? Not 4,999, but yes, Vijaya, welcome to the bootcamp. Chakraborty, welcome to the bootcamp. Naveen, welcome. I'm looking for 7 members. Okay. Yes, I started a timer from my side. See this. So only on this timer, I have turned on a discount code. It is just 1799. Okay. You just pay 1799, jump into my bootcamp. Let's start the journey. Okay. After seven slots filled, price will automatically go back to 4999. Please be hurry up. So you want a QR code? So QR code, 1 second. So if you want a QR code, maybe I think you can click the link or you can send through Google Pay or PhonePe, also possible. My number is in the chat. Okay. Would you prefer QR code? Who is asking QR code? Sunil, if you want a QR code, I think I have not prepared for it. Maybe I could quickly generate a QR code for you. How many of you want QR code? So the bootcamp is starting from April. Okay, the bootcamp is starting from April 16th to 20, morning 7 to 8 a.m. Is that okay? Type okay in the chat. Can I show you this? Yes. So, yeah. So in a summary, what you will get is this: 5 live sessions, lifetime access to bootcamp recordings, 4 action taker bonuses, including 7-figure productive day, 66-day productivity challenge, bootcamp workbook, productivity warrior library, dedicated accountability partner, in-depth VIP support from my team, plus review and feedback of your productivity planners and trackers. Okay. Any questions? Usually the time is already fixed. So yeah. So when have you planned the next bootcamp? Next bootcamp is on April 16th. Okay. Next bootcamp is on April 16th, and